Koholo, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Yahushai, Chodesh. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, good reading. So what up, y'all? I recently popped onto my email today because I usually don't check my email like that, but Yahweh Shai willed me to, and I got an email from Google. Now it says here, I'm just gonna get to the meat and potatoes. It says, therefore we're updating the inactivity period for a Google account to 2 years across all our products and services. This change starts rolling out now. Today's Sunday, and this email was sent out on Thursday, so 4 days ago. And will apply to any Google account that's been inactive, meaning it has not been signed into or used within a 2-year period. An inactive account and any content in it will be eligible for deletion from December 1st, 2023. What this means for you. These changes do not impact you unless you have been inactive in your Google account for 2 years or have not used your account to sign in to any Google service for over 2 years. While the changes go into effect last Thursday, I should say, the earliest we would enforce any account deletion would be December 2023. If your account is considered inactive, we will send several reminder emails to both you and your recovery emails, if any have been provided, before we take any action or delete any account content. These reminder emails will go out at least 8 months before any action is taken on your account. After a Google account is deleted, the Gmail address for the deleted account cannot be used again when creating a new Google account. All right, let's get to scripts. This is the one, the only. This is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the author and finisher of our faith and beyond. So this is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Look at the current state of the world, right? The world is given into the hands of the wicked. The wicked being Esau, Edom, which is the biblical name of the so-called white man. Look at how they run this world. They run this world into self-destruction, wickedness, carnality. If prophecies weren't sped up and popping off almost practically every second, right, then you know what Esau, Edom would eventually do. The whole world is just going to explode pretty much because that's what Esau, Edom is about, destruction and carnality, right? But but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, right? This goes to show you, this is one of the many examples in scripture where it's proven that Yahweh Shai does have an elect and that he loves the elect. Right, so this is just another example of the days being shortened. Now, we know that a lot of the heavy spiritual breakdowns that Great Millstone did, starting with the apostles on down, we know how heavy those breakdowns were. You had the bishops, you had high-ranking brothers that were inspired by the Spirit of Yahweh Shai to just go into heavy breakdowns. Like, remember when the apostles did a breakdown of Genesis? When the apostles did a breakdown of Revelation, you have had brothers go into Daniel chapter 7, chapter 8, heavy-ass breakdowns, right? And a lot of those breakdowns are on old channels that haven't been active for like years, man. Right? And Esau, Edom knows this. So we know that one of the prophecies is that the internet's going to be shut down. And we know that the prophets are going to be taken off the streets. right? But that has to have a starting point, man. Like, yo, so like hypothetically speaking, man, like if you don't download these videos, a lot of that stuff, a lot of those breakdowns that maybe you might want to know one day, they're not going to be on the internet, man. So you have to really be prudent. In fact, let's get that. This is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil. Now we know prudent is just another way of saying wise. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, right? The ill times, and hideth himself. Hideth himself ultimately in Yahweh Bashem Rashai, right? But you need to have the thawah for that, right? The mark of exemption. You hide yourself because you saw what's going to happen, right? But the simple pass on and are punished, right? The simple are just like, whatever, I got this. But you don't got this. This is just another situation of evil that's about to hit the horizon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta download these videos, man, because like, that's why you gotta stay prayed up, doing your best that you possibly can. So maybe, Yahweh Shai will put it on your spirit to just sit down and just download like a shit ton of videos. That way you have them. So when shit hits the fan eventually, you're not tripping. Because this is pretty major when you think about it, man. Because I'd have to say majority of inactive accounts are brothers' old channels that maybe they had to migrate to another channel, or maybe they got two strikes on one channel and they had to lay low, go on another channel, but then their new channel blew up and now the old channel is just in the back burner somewhere, but it has bare edification in it. Esau Edom knows this. Why you think they're doing this? It's all part of prophecy. So brothers and sisters, man, y'all just, you want to be like the 5 wise virgins that trim their lamps. You don't want to be caught. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to not take heed, and then when shit eventually does happen, you're there like, oh, fuck, man. Right? Because going back to Proverbs 22:3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So, Khan, man. So with that, I hope you are edified. Shalom.